What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you a news video from the Japan server of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Now, I know this is coming relatively late, so I do apologize. There is a lot of big stuff happening, and the main one is the big boy, or the big girl, I should say, Zunisha. Now, Zunisha is going to be the new ship, not a Rayleigh shop ship, but instead a ship that you can purchase for 30 gems. How it works is there's going to be an unlockable island which you can unlock for 30 gems. Now you might be thinking 30 gems is pretty crazy, but comparing that to Rayleigh points for a ship, you need 7,500 Rayleigh points. That's one legend. You're probably gonna have to do at least one multi to be able to get those Rayleigh points. So for 30 gems, I think this is a fantastic investment, because not only does Zunisha come alone, Zunisha comes along with plus 100 cotton candies, universal skill books, princess turtles, which is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. And I think, don't quote me on this, guys, but the plus 100s that you will get are one of each type. So for 30 gems, that does seem very, very good. Now, what Zunisha does, off the top of my head, or if I can find it here, Zunisha will boost the attack of Powerhouse and Cerebral characters by 1.55 times, which is already very good. Same as the Rocket Man for Powerhouse. But Zunisha will boost HP by 1.25 times as well. And on top of that, this is the part I like the most, makes meat and tandem orbs count as beneficial to Powerhouse and Cerebral types. And the best part for bad players like myself, represent, makes perfects easier to hit. Now this is an incredibly good ship. Now the ship, obviously designed for Nekomamushi, and as well as Nekomamushi, Inuarashi as well, and pretty much the Minx. It also pairs well with the new adventure mode Whitebeard, and the reason I say this is because it will boost Powerhouse and Cerebral, bit of an Asian list there, but basically the only units that are pretty decent that will take your HP down to 1 to get the max captain attack multiplier for Whitebeard to 3.25 times are Cerebral units. You have, I don't think it's Sicilian, it's the other one. It's the other one, whose name I've forgotten, but it's the Leopard or the Jaguar. And you also have 3-day 2-year Robin as well, who will take your HP down as well. So, Pedro, that's the one. Pedro will also take your HP down to 1. But yeah, Zunisha, very, very good ship. Or elephant, big elephant. I would definitely recommend getting Zunisha. Now, this part of the news is you basically have an increased chance. All of these will be available on these dates, by the way, that you guys can see scrolling at the top. All of these islands, belly, evolvers, boosters, and whatnot. Not such a big deal, but you do have a better chance of getting, you know, all the evolvers that you need. So that is that. Zunisha is the big news. Now, this is also very big news. We're going to get Supernova Fortnights. Now, I am not sure if this is a change they're going to permanently do for the future. I'm guessing it is, because, well, I want it to be, because the update that they have here is that for Fortnights, for these 2 Fortnights anyway with the Supernovas, you only have 3 different difficulties, which is Rookie, I said that in a very Asian way, Rookie, Veteran, and also Expert. Now, on Rookie Fortnights, skill books do not drop. Only Cola and Turtles has been increased rates. So their rates have been increased. My English is so bad today. But it does not say anything about mob drops. Now, most people don't like mob drops in Fortnite. I absolutely hate them. So the speculation is that from this point onwards with the new Fortnites, they're going to get rid of mob drops, which would be amazing. And they will only have Cola, pigs, and also turtles, I believe. It doesn't say anything about pigs. I would not be surprised if they get rid of pigs as well. And on the flip side, on the expert difficulty, which I believe is going to be 30 stamina, the new characters are guaranteed drops. Now, this is massive. This is honestly massive, especially the Scratchman Apu, who is an amazing unit. I will show you guys right here. Let me move this here. Courtesy to Japan Uber Alice, best in the business. Now, this Scratchman Apu, let me make this image a little bit smaller if I can. Alrighty, so this Scratchman Apu, need to make it a little bit smaller as well. So, Scratchman Apu, Captain ability, fantastic. Special ability, fantastic. For a free-to-play unit, that's a Fortnite. Amazing. For free spirit characters, boost their attack by 2 times. After 3 consecutive perfects, 2.5 times. After the 5th consecutive perfect, 3 times attack boost. For a free-to-play unit, that is amazing. Now his special ability. Woo! This is good. For 1 turn, will boost the attack and orbs of free spirit characters by 1.5 times. This is a very, very good special. It's on 20 turn cooldown. Supposedly, it's going to take a lot less cooldowns from this moment going forwards to skill up, or it will take less copies, supposedly, to skill up all of these kind of new Fortnite units. And they're very cool characters as well that we're getting. Supernovas are quite the popular batch. Scratch Manapoo and X-Drake on the first fortnight. The following fortnight will be Arouge and Basil Hawkins. I really like the look of that Basil Hawkins. We don't know what he does yet, but the rate of getting Cola is increased. The rate of getting Turtles is increased. Skill books as well as the characters increased rate up as well. And on Expert difficulty, you are guaranteed to get the characters as drops, which is awesome. Like, these characters, my prediction, guys, do quote me on this, my prediction is that we are eventually going to get a new Supernova batch, a V2 batch. I really hope it does come. It will be awesome if it does happen. We could possibly have X-Drake as a legend, Capone as a legend. Any of these guys are very much capable of being a legend. So hopefully we'll see that happen. My wife has just returned home, so I need to wrap this video up. We will also have 0 stamina. What are these called again? Raids. Now, you can only run this 0 stamina raid once. This is more designed for new players, I believe. You can keep running this until you succeed. So basically, what they want you to do is try different teams against these raids. So basically, it's designed for new players. After you've beaten these raids, they will go back to their original stamina, like 40, 60, or whatever it is. Virgo being 40, Zephyr being 40, the others being 60. You'll be able to find all of these on the specific dates. The 21st of November, you'll have Zephyr, Kuma, and Anel. You can challenge them once at 0 stamina, or you can challenge them infinite times if for some reason you want to test, you know, a multitude of different teams. If you fail, you won't lose anything. You won't lose any stamina. You'll only lose a friend captain, basically. You can refresh that friend captain, of course. But once you've cleared it, it will go back to its original state. The 28th of November, you'll have Virgo, Aokiji, and Doflamingo as well. Sadly, you can't run these, you know, until Kingdom Come for 0 stamina. That would have been awesome, but it is not to be. I was hoping that would be it. Now, this event, I'm looking forward to. I'm probably going to gem on this event quite a lot. It is the Cotton Candy Island. Sanji's Cotton Candy Island, 30 minutes every single day that it's available. Only available for 2 days, it looks like, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Make the most of it, guys. Cotton Candy along with Limit Break, when you combine those two together, the saying every little helps really does come true, because it really does make a difference at this point. Now we're getting a lot of people with insane amounts of HP, Invasion Garb with 10 million. Who knows what the next massive boss is going to be. We also have, sorry, I've hit the mic there, Evolvers, Power Boosters, or EXP Boosters. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Pretty much free. And we have also got half stamina for all of these turtles, penguins, crabs, lobsters, seahorses, etc. We're also going to have half stamina all the way up from Fuchsia Village to the Colosseum on story mode. Go farm those story mode characters. Actually, I take that back. Do not farm story mode characters on half stamina. Only 2 times drop, guys. But do complete story mode during these events. Half stamina is the best time to do story mode. And this part is something I'm very excited for as well. Half stamina fortnights. Now, as you guys can see, we've got Ivankov sockets there. We've got Brook sockets there. I would not recommend doing the Brook Fortnite. I think it's terrible. But the Fortnite Kid, one of the best Fortnite free-to-play units in the game. Absolutely fantastic unit. Great special, decent captain ability. If you pair him up with, I believe, Blackbeard or someone else like that, you can, if I'm not mistaken, clear Invasion Cavendish with a Fortnite captain, which is absolutely fantastic. You've also got Indigo, Kraken, and Sento Maru Fortnites. But the Kid Fortnite is really, really good because good for sockets, good Fortnite unit and also God Usopp books, and there are other good books on there as well. But all of that is going to be in half stamina. God bless Japan and half stamina. We're also going to get Cola Cavern. Not such a big deal. I'm sure most people are topped up on Cola. Big news here, which is what most people have been waiting for, is the skill up will be on the 18th of November. That's in a week's time, which sucks. That honestly sucks because my box space personally is dying. We also have one from the 29th of November that goes to the 1st. And the first one finishes on, I believe, the 20th of November in, well, at my time it would be 3 AM. So that's not great. Number 12, a super success. Not a big deal, guys. Don't get these confused. Remember that the longer writing, as you guys can see here when you just look at them side by side or on top of each other, the longer writing is skill up. The short writing is, you know, the one with this and this as the character at the beginning is just super success. Not a big deal. And of course, we're going to be getting a gem every single day. Now, before I forget, we also have got a new limited rare recruit. Limited rare recruit Leo. Now, let me show you guys his stats first. Wrong thing. So, Leo here, at full limit break, 5 sockets, 2,443 HP, 414 recovery, max cooldown of 13, and 1,522 attack. And the reason why that attack stat is oh so important is because this Leo is a fantastic unit. My wife is looking pretty angry behind me there. He will boost the attack of striker characters by 2.5 times, the HP by 1.2 times after 3 consecutive perfects. He will boost the crew's attack by a further 1.3 times. Now, the wording here suggests that that 1.3 times boost will apply to all characters and not just striker characters, which is a little bit strange, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I take that back, it's only for strikers. Now, his special ability, which is the absolute pinnacle of this character, is that for one, he does so many things, by the way. He's a limited rare recruit. Sadly, you can't put him during sugo-fest, but for 1 turn, he will reduce paralysis by 3 turns. That in itself is already great. If I didn't mention, he is a powerhouse striker unit. Not that that class combination needs any more bigger boost. Powerhouse and striker is already busted AF. He will also change all non-matching orbs, including block orbs randomly, so shuffle all of those aside from matching orbs, including block, which is really good, along with the paralysis reduction. And for 1 turn, he will do the Raid Sabo special for 65 times his attack, which is insane. It is insane. It's absolutely insane. I don't know why they're buffing powerhouse and striker characters this much, but on top of that, it's not over yet, guys. If your captain is a striker unit, he will reduce the enemy's threshold damage reduction by 3 turns. And to top it off, he has a sailor ability, just like Monster Chopper. If you hit a perfect with this unit and his own orb is an in orb, he will keep that orb as well. So, pretty busted unit if you ask me. A very good unit. If you don't limit break him, he's not as great because 18 turns is pretty rough. But if you do limit break him, that goes down to a very short cooldown of 13, I believe it was. And I don't know what I'm doing here. There you go, 13. So pretty much that's the stuff. I will leave the link to Spaceman and Japan Ubal in the description down below. Those guys are the GOATs pretty much. And before I forget, there's so much, guys, to cover. I do apologize. I'm very unorganized today. We have also got the Chopper Man missions, and I should tell you guys which books will be dropping on this fortnight. So the Apu and X-Drake fortnight, the books that will be dropping are, we have got the new Ivankov, we've got Neko Mamushi books at long last, Log Kid for those people who have not maxed him, Van Ogre, Dot Q, and I believe this is story mode Icaros as well. So decent books, actually very good books there. And the Chopper Man missions. I'm going to blitz through this, so pay attention, guys. So the first mission is Evolve Scratchman Apu, get a gem. Evolve X-Drake, get a gem. First clear, 100,000 belly. Second clear, oh, you guys can tell by the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, 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 how many clears. 100,000 belly. X-Drake, Evolver set. No, X-Drake, you'll just get a copy of X-Drake. Drake Evolver set for the 3rd clear. Scratchman Apu. Apu Evolver set for the 5th clear. Drake Evolver set for the 6th clear. I take that back, guys. The first sets are power-up sets as opposed to Evolver sets. Drake Evolver set for the 6th clear. Apu Evolver set for the 7th clear. And the 8th set is Princess Turtle 9th clear is also Princess Turtle, and 10th clear is a gem. Oh, there's even more than that. So that is just for completion of any difficulty. If you clear it on the highest difficulty, I believe, you will get Drake times 3, 11 times clears, Apu times 3, skill books, skill books, skill books, more skill books, and a lot more skill books. So my Chopper Man mission translations there were pretty bad on the spot there. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. This video has gone on for way too long. I do apologize. And again, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will be doing Sugo-fest pulls, and I hope you guys enjoy that video. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Goodbye.